Hello PlayStation fans, I'm Chris, welcome to the video. Today we want to talk about PlayStation 3 games we are happy to have in the collection. And we ask some people around the world, they are everybody collectors, what are they happy to have in the collection?
Hey, I'm Figsy.
I'm Nicolo.
I'm Tristan.
Dennis.
Luiz Henrique.
This is the first game in my PS3 collection that I'm really excited to have. This was one of the first true rare games I started looking for as a PS3 collector. I remember this took me well over 6 months to track down my first copy, and I was ecstatic to find it. It was one of the most exciting feelings, and that just got me hooked on collecting. On top of that, it's an amazing game to play, guys. 3D Dot Game Heroes. If you're a Zelda fan, you definitely like this one, and I just love this game. It certainly kicked off PS3 collecting for me. That was over 8 years now, and I finished a collection. I've gone so hard on it, and it's all started from the adrenaline I got from picking this game up.
This is the first game that I'm really happy having in my collection. Alice Madness Return is probably one of the most recognizable PS3 collectible games out there. But for me, it's the game that pushed me into the PS3 collecting scene. It's the game that made me realize that there were collectible games that were collectors for the PS3, and I wanted to know more and more. So I joined this collector groups and communities, and I met really awesome people from all around the world that share my same passion and to which I speak on a daily basis. So I'm really happy to have it, since it's the game that started it all for me.
My first game is Drakengard 3. This one is US exclusive and very hard to get for me, because I'm located in Germany, that's in Europe, so I can't buy this game. 2017, me and my wife, we make a trip to the USA, and my plan was bring this game home. It works, but it was not so easy. We was in so many shops and I can't find it, and I give up. So we make a trip to Amish people to see how they live and what they do the day. And the half of the day I was in there, but the other half I have no interest again. And I see a GameStop there, and I go to it, and out of nothing I find this game for $20 or $30, I don't remember right, but it was not very expensive, and now I have it in the collection and I'm very happy about it.
Number one, I have the Spanish PlayStation Network download code, and it contains High Velocity Bowling, Ragdoll Kung Fu, whatever that is, Ratchet & Clank Quest for Woody, Burnout Paradise, and Field Sky. There's actually a funny story behind this. Of course, this is probably my rarest item I own. And my good buddy Bly, shout out to Bly from Spain, got me this, but the seller at first didn't want to ship it, then he did want to ship it, then he couldn't be bothered, then he was too busy, and eventually, I don't know how, I really don't know how, but eventually Bly managed to convince him to ship it to him, and then Bly shipped it to me. So that's awesome, that's awesome. There's no disc in here, it's just empty case with a download code.
The first game I'm happy to show in my collection is How Won the Game. The story behind this was a very happy one, because I made a trade with a former PS3 collector from PS3 group from Facebook, TJ Beam, and TJ was nice enough to surprise me, because we did a trade and I received his package from Australia, and when I opened the package, surprise! There was a game I did not traded with him, and he surprised me and gave me How Won the Game. Everyone knows it's rarity, so I was super happy to find the surprise.
The first game I want to show you is Borderlands 1 with the slipcover. That was the first game I played on the PS3. I was 15, a friend of mine got the PS3 as a gift first, and that's why we played for hours and hours at his home. The big collection started with this game, and that is why I am happy to have it in my collection.
My first game I'm happy to have in my collection is... Wait a second. We gotta get in the mode here real quick. Is obviously 50 Cent Blood in the Sand. Huge fan of obviously 50 Cent, G-Unit, and they came out with the Bulletproof game. Loved it back on previous gens, PlayStation 2. But when this came out, I had to get it, of course. Blood in the Sand. The nice thing about this one came with 18 exclusive tracks. So back when CDs were a thing, you had to, or downloading music online. This was a way to get new music from your favorite rapper, artist, whoever you liked at the time. So 18 exclusive tracks on here. All the gameplay, it's actually great gameplay. THQ made this one, but voiced by 50 Cent, Lloyd Banks, Tony Ayo themselves too, so that was definitely a plus. But yeah, Blood in the Sand, what can I say more? It was 40 tracks, 9 exclusive music videos. I mean, can't go wrong with that. So G-Unit.
The first game that I'm happy to have in my collection is Heavy Rain. It's a common game, I know, but for me it has a special place on my shelf, because if it wasn't for this game I had never bought my first PS3, and I played it through, and I discovered trophies and had to collect them all, and it was the trophy hunting that got me into collecting games, because I needed to buy more games to get more trophies. And now I don't collect trophies anymore, but I keep collecting games, so number one on my shelf for me.
And the first one is this one. Africa. I know it's expensive on eBay, but I don't think it's rare. Not at all. I saw it pop up on Facebook Marketplace. I sent a message. It was a girl. She said, "It's a very, very boring game. I just want to get rid of it." Okay, what do you want for it? I don't care. I said €5. Okay. I bought Africa for €5, and she even brought it to my doorstep.
Wow guys, awesome games and awesome stories behind that. You want to see more from this? Let us know in the comments and subscribe this channel for more, and we see us next time.
You have here the somewhat more common, the normal one with these 4. And then you also have the Dutch one with a lot of games.
Stories behind that. If you want.
My name is Luis Henrique, and I'm a PS3 collector from Brazil.
There we go. Alright. Next.
I collect 2 things. Money and PS3 games. The first one is not working.
Battlefield 1943, I'm sorry, is the most notable one in my opinion. This one is also really rare, but it's not as rare as the Spanish one.
My first game I want to talk about is My Beats It.
Hey PlayStation fans, I'm Chris, and this video is... Fuck.